Well, I went to a private school in South Central.
That's not a private
for the
school.
first for the first I think through second grade, I want to say. And I know when I switched to Hyde Park, which is a public school, I knew way more than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I had my own like spelling tests. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like brushing through everything, math, English, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was killing everything. So they were like, all right. And I think the private school kind of propelled me, and I didn't have, my parents didn't graduate at all. You know, they graduated from high school, but they didn't graduate from college. You know, until my mom just got a degree probably 10 years ago. You know, her bachelor's and her master's. You know, but I think they had, like I said, I think they knew. You know, and then that kind of pushed me, and now I knew growing up. I was like, all right, it's different now because I work with so many kids. Like out here, it's a little different, but we were trying to get the best grades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. I was like, I don't want to be looked at as stupid. You know what I'm saying? I took AP classes, honors classes. I was like, yo, I'm going to take these classes, challenge myself, get A's, get B's, whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't even really like thinking about college, but I was like, I'm going to challenge myself and make sure I'm not no fucking slouch.
Be honest.
Being a competitor.
How'd y'all really feel about school?
I hate school, but I never missed it. So I guess I liked it.
I was sheep. I just went because I was told to go.
Yeah.
I just went because I knew that was
James never went.
yeah. He said, "Oh yeah, number one."
At least he honest.
I went because I knew
Number
that
one.
playing. If I played sports and in school, so where I'm from, like if you played like rec league, like you had to buy all your stuff and everything like that. But at our school, middle school and everything, everything was provided for you, uniforms and everything like that. You played for the school team, so I knew I go to school, I'm playing these sports, and then people are going to look at me, and then it's like, oh. Start them, just like that. So I was like, yeah, school was sports. It was never the
School was my
academic
hustle.
thing. Nah, who said
You
that?
see,
Kids in the hall.
I hated school because I knew that the path to actually getting what you want in this life has almost nothing to do with what they teach you about school, and that's actually like the same lesson that I'm trying to get across here, right? So I'm self-employed. I make my own money. Dino has his own clothing line. We're doing podcasts. Tim is doing podcasts. Tim is out there on the road doing video shoots. James is working on the brewery stuff. I feel like all of the answers are in there.
Fam.
All the answers are in there. Like I go online. Have you guys ever heard of Black Money Twitter?
Nah.
So Black Money Twitter is basically a bunch of minority business owners. So they talk about real estate. They talk about online business, e-commerce. And the great things about those areas is that when you are creating a clothing line or you're putting something online for sale, no one cares who the store owner is. You don't even have to put your face on it.
Yeah.
Stocks don't care what you look like. Many forms of these like internet businesses, entrepreneurship, I feel like the number one mission for me is to get more representation in that. If we actually gave people real economic resources for Black people, it would be the number one thing that would really move the needle. But it's like, it's not as sexy as some of the other things.
Yeah.
It's not sexy, but it moves the needle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't know if you guys heard that. You fuck with Nas. So Nas had an album called it's called Untitled because he didn't want to call it nigger. But he had a song, I can't remember the name, but too many rappers, athletes, and actors, but not enough niggas in NASA. You know what I'm saying? Like so what we look at is like we said, like with that being in poverty, the dudes that make it out are the drug dealers, the rappers, and the athletes. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the guys that it's really none that go out and be a lawyer or a doctor or even just a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's hard. That's what we need, that representation in those senses for our kids so they understand, like, and that's what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're being that person that they can see just firsthand. And then they can tell their friends, rich dad, poor dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shoot, this guy's a Black guy and he's doing this. He's not, I played basketball. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what, I use basketball now, but that's not what I am. You know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest thing for me. I was like, I never want to be a basketball player. I don't want people to look at me and be like, he's a basketball player. Sure. I want to be like, he's a fucking entrepreneur or he's a hard worker or he a business owner, whatever it might be.
But you saying that,
who can hoop like a
you saying that, that's where like a Kyrie and Avery Bradley over this last week, I give those guys so much kudos for what they're doing because now they at the point where the platform from basketball has put them in a position now where they understand their power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
they took the avenue of basketball, but now they're utilizing basketball not just to play basketball, but to also use their voice. Because the thing is, ultimately, all we used to think about was rapping, acting, sports, right? And that was the only lane that we stuck with. Now you've seen a lot of these athletes saying, okay, well, y'all need us more than we need y'all. And at this point in time right now, it's like, if we stop playing basketball right now, we going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're educated enough now to figure out what the next plan is going to be. We going to be good. Y'all the ones that want us to play, need us to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it never used to be that way, you know, because now athletes are thinking more outside the box. And I feel like more athletes now are thinking along the lines where they're going, nah, man, like, if we just continue to play basketball, that's all it's going to be for us. Because once this basketball thing and football thing is over, then what happens?
Why isn't it cool to own the team?
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
Why isn't it cool to own the team? Why isn't it cool to sit in the fucking skybox and write checks and be a fucking boss without ever
Because
opening your
you
mouth?
don't see yourself there.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen a guy that
those
looks
people
like
do it.
me that does that.
Exactly.
So it's
he
hard
said
for
it.
me to fathom, like, yo, that is an opportunity. That is an avenue
Sure.
I can get
Yeah.
to.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we see it because we're older, hindsight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we understand, oh, shit, that's a possibility for us.
Yeah.
But the kid that's in the hood that's shooting 50,000 shots a day, he's like, I got to be LeBron. I got to be LeBron. I got to be LeBron.
Exactly.
Now, when LeBron gets to that point, which I think he's trying to get to,
He will.
now the door is open. You know what I'm
get
saying?
that.
It has to
Yeah.
be a first. You know what I'm saying? So
See,
once
that-
it's a first, it'll probably be more, hopefully.
That's where, like, Rich Paul was friends with LeBron.
Yep.
And what Rich Paul do? Rich Paul became an agent, and now Rich Paul is one of the biggest sports agent, right? But he didn't take the college approach.
Yep.
And then remember they created that Rich Paul rule. What LeBron do? LeBron shut that shit down instantly.
Yep.
Cause you're trying to tell this dude that he had to go to school to become an agent.
Yep.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, try to shut them down. Yeah,
Piss me off.
so like Dino said, like you don't see that person there. It's like people growing up, like you say, oh, what do you want to be? You had that one like friend or black friend's like, oh, I'm gonna be president, just kind of like joking.
Everybody
and going
laughs.
Sure.
on. Obama became president. Then it's like, oh,
Damn, this is possible.
I could be president. Like I could do this. Like it's so, like you said, like it's once you see that person there, then it becomes cool. Like you said, like being, this is my team. We're from this city, and yeah, like I'm in that owners meeting. Like